Basis shifted its CSS capabilities into overdrive with the release of BBJ 14. One of the most noticeable changes is that all buoy apps benefit from a brand new default look and feel. Due to the new CSS, buoy applications running in previous versions of BBJ look pale and boring in comparison. The same application, now running in BBJ 14, looks much nicer and more polished, with intuitive feedback when hovering and clicking on controls. The underlying changes that made the new theme possible were due to the addition of several new CSS selectors to most of the BBJ controls. Complex controls, such as the BBJ grid, file chooser dialogues, and the message box, are composed of various pieces, each of which are now available for customization with the addition of CSS selectors. The message box is a great example, as we can readily visualize the new selectors and how they correspond to the control as a whole. Those new selectors give you the power and flexibility to modify the look of your application with a finer level of granularity. For example, you can modify the appearance of the default message box, such as an access denied notification. The plain message box still looks nice due to the default buoy CSS, but you can change the dialog so that it matches your corporate colors, your app's theme, or anything that you can think of using CSS. The new version of the standard message box, after applying the custom CSS, now looks like this. We can match background colors, change fonts, and even replace the warning image with infinitely scalable pure CSS. Going one step further, we can modify the standard message box so that it matches the context of the error information. Here's an example where we've customized a printer error message box. Instead of the generic warning icon, we've used an image so that you can tell at a glance that there's a problem communicating with the printer. The BBJ grid is another example of a control that offers dozens of new selectors. It's now possible to modify and control various aspects of a grid, including the row and column headers. You can modify fonts, colors, alignment, and even add multi-line text. This demo program compares the default CSS style to both a blue and a multicolored version, adding flair and impact to our hosting plans comparison grid.